Tonight, President Donald Trump is firing the next shot in a possible trade war, announcing 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum imports to the United States. The president made the announcement on Air Force One while en route to New Orleans, where he's attending the Super Bowl. Now, 3 weeks into his second presidency, Mr. Trump is delivering on his campaign promises and shaking up the government. A just released CBS News poll finds a majority of Americans approve of the job he is doing. In fact, he has a higher approval rating than he's ever reached during his first term. CBS's Willie James Inman is in West Palm Beach tonight to lead us off and give us an update. Willie James, good evening.
Good evening to you, Jerika. In the latest CBS News polling, Americans say President Trump is doing more than they anticipated. And this, of course, comes during the beginning of stage of his second term. And they like what they see.
As President Trump carries out his agenda with dramatic changes to the government, a new CBS News YouGov poll shows the American public largely approves. 70% of Americans say President Trump is doing what he promised during the campaign. But there's one warning sign. 66% of Americans say he's not doing enough to lower prices.
Donald Trump won the election in large part because of folks saying that they were feeling the effects of inflation, and so that could be a key number to watch going forward.
Some of President Trump's executive actions on immigration and funding cuts are caught up in legal challenges, with as many as 12 federal judges putting the brakes on Trump's plans. Polling shows Americans are largely divided politically over the Department of Government Efficiency's efforts to audit and cut spending. Elon Musk and Doge are scrutinizing the expenses of at least 7 federal agencies, and the president warned there's more to come.
I'm going to tell him very soon, like maybe in 24 hours, to go check the Department of Education. He's going to find the same thing. Then I'm going to go to the military. Let's check the military.
Speaker Mike Johnson says he supports the president's move.
So having an independent audit again, having access to the files to dig this stuff out is a good thing for the country, and we support it.
Democrats have been fierce in their opposition, but are largely relying on court challenges in a fight against the administration.
We will look at every single tool in our toolbox, as we've done this last week, to make sure that we stop him from hurting people.
Now, the Senate is expected to discuss a complicated budget reconciliation proposal that is largely focused on border security. But Speaker Mike Johnson says that the House has its own proposal. Either way, both sides will have to come together because they have that March 14th government funding deadline to deal with as well. Jerika.
And Willie James, before you go, looking ahead, we know that the president has 2 members of his cabinet that he wants to get confirmed. What more can you tell us about that this week?
Yeah, that's right. It's Tulsi Gabbard to be the Director of National Intelligence and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to be HHS Secretary. Both of their nominations skirted by at the committee level, and the full Senate will now get its say with a floor vote later this week. Jerika.
All right. Willie James Inman, thank you.